The alien queen laughed. Her voice echoed inside the grand crystal chamber, sharp and cruel. She looked down at the human prisoner standing alone in chains. "Humans are weak," Queen Zyra said. "Your bodies are flawed. Your reproduction is primitive. Emotional. Inefficient." The alien council laughed with her. Humans had always been mocked by the Zarkan Empire. They believed humans were fragile, emotional, and useless in evolution. But then the impossible happened. The queen stopped laughing. Her hands slowly moved to her stomach. Pain crossed her face. The room fell silent. A scientist whispered in fear. "My queen, the scan, it is not possible." Queen Zyra's eyes widened. She was pregnant. And the child inside her was not fully alien. It carried human DNA. Queen Zyra ruled the Zarkan Empire for over 200 cycles. She was known as the most powerful and merciless ruler in the galaxy. The Zarkans believed in controlled reproduction. No emotion. No choice. No bonding. Children were grown in artificial chambers. Love was considered a weakness. Humans were different. Humans reproduced naturally. They bonded emotionally. They protected their young fiercely. The Zarkans hated this. When Earth was conquered, humans were taken as test subjects. Among them was Dr. Elias Kane, a human biologist. He was calm, silent, observant. Queen Zyra personally selected him for study. She wanted to prove one thing: that human reproduction was inferior. The mockery. During a public council meeting, Queen Zyra spoke loudly. "Humans reproduce through chaos," she said. "Emotion, pain, attachment. Disgusting." She turned to Dr. Kane. "Tell me, human," she said. "Why do you still use such a weak method?" Dr. Kane lifted his head. "Because it creates something you will never understand," he said calmly. The council laughed again. "And what is that?" the queen asked. "Connection," Dr. Kane replied. The queen dismissed him. She ordered an experiment. A hybrid reproduction test. Not to create life, but to humiliate humans. The experiment. The Zarkans believed hybrid reproduction was impossible. But they wanted proof. Human genetic material was combined with alien royal DNA. The process was rushed. Unstable. Unsafe. Dr. Kane warned them. "This is dangerous," he said. "You don't understand human biology." Queen Zyra smiled. "Fear already controls you," she said. The experiment was conducted secretly. And then, something went wrong. Or right. The shocking truth. Weeks later, Queen Zyra began to feel weak. She experienced pain, nausea, emotional changes. Zarkan queens never felt emotion. Doctors were confused. Scans revealed something impossible. Life. Growing naturally. Inside the queen. A hybrid child. Half Zarkan. Half human. The council panicked. "This must be destroyed," one general said. Queen Zyra hesitated. For the first time in her life, she felt something strange. Protective. Fear. Connection. The queen's struggle. As days passed, the queen changed. She became quieter. Less cruel. She dreamed. She felt fear for the unborn child. Dr. Kane was brought to her chamber. "You did this," she said softly. "No," he replied. "Life did." He explained human reproduction. How emotions protect offspring. How bonding strengthens survival. The queen listened. She had never listened to a human before. The council's betrayal. The Zarkan Council planned a coup. They believed the queen was corrupted. They planned to kill the hybrid child. And the queen if necessary. Dr. Kane overheard the plan. He warned the queen. She faced a choice. Empire, or child. For the first time, Queen Zyra chose life. The escape. With Dr. Kane's help, she escaped the palace. Zarkan soldiers chased them. Ships fired. The queen protected her stomach instinctively. Something inside her awakened. Human instinct. They escaped to a hidden system. There, the queen went into labor. Natural labor. Painful. Terrifying. And emotional. Dr. Kane guided her. She screamed. She cried. She survived. The birth. The child was born. Small. Fragile. Alive. It opened its eyes. One eye glowed blue like Zarkan's. The other brown like humans. The queen held the child. Tears fell from her eyes. She whispered, "My child." The fall of the empire. News spread across the galaxy. The queen lived. The hybrid lived. Zarkan soldiers hesitated. They saw weakness. But also strength. Human allies rose. Rebellion spread. The empire collapsed. The final truth. Years later, the hybrid child stood between two worlds. Not weak. Not flawed. But powerful. A bridge between species. Queen Zyra watched her child play. She remembered her mockery. Her laughter. Her arrogance. And now she understood. Human reproduction was not weak. It was the strongest force in the universe. She once mocked humanity. Now, humanity lived inside her legacy.